Right, now we're live. I don't know what was that. Oh. Oh. Right. I think we're all good. I don't know what went wrong at the beginning then. Some reason my chat wasn't rebooting. Should be all fixed. Let's just quickly do some scouting while we wait for everyone to get in. Quite early, to be fair, for once. Right, these are the ones I'm more interested in. These bad boys. Let's try and get as many of these done as we can. Oh, there we go. We're comfortable. Kitty, are you comfortable? It's going to be a long stream. Well, I'll say a long one. It's going to be a decent stream today. See how it goes. See what people ask in the chat when we play. Almost 27 mil. Oh, good morning everyone who's tuning in. I hope you're all good. Don't be afraid to say hello in chat. Let's help this rally out. We'll open our free chest. Not gonna get all, I don't think. No. We'll take it. We'll take it. Let's get these silvers out of the way. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. I'm sorry, boys. Oh, it was actually a good chest. Nice. I minimized the game by accident. Oh, you can tell it's an early morning. We do have the breaking through event in 3 hours, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to do it. I've got to go out and do some real life stuff. Gotta pick up the little one from school, so... let's go back to what we were doing. Let's quickly carry on scouting while we wait for everyone who is wanting to chill to tune in before we start doing stuff. We've got like the Crucible to finish today. I've also got my Bakshi positioned at 5 dark chests, so we're gonna open those dark chests, see if we get any lucky as well today. So nice, easy, chill out stream. Nothing too crazy. I've been honestly working my ass off these last 48 hours, and you guys will see why on Sunday anyway. But hope you guys are ready for the weekend. I don't know what you guys have got planned. Let's open Streambot 2. We need that on. Just in case anyone asks anything. I think we've got a couple of good commands, but we can get more commands, which would be better. I'm loving how many speed ups we're getting though. Trying at the moment, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I am trying to maximize as many speed ups as I can, because I think tomorrow you guys are gonna have a cool video where I showcase me pretty much emptied out on my speed ups and resources and stuff, because we were pushing in certain events, but we've already started making progress. But the speed ups is like where we've made major progress, as you can see. So you can see a really cool video. So you can see the first part, which will be like tomorrow, but I'm going to be doing the second part today. Once I finish the stream and stuff, and later on in the evening I'm going to record that. So the resource looting in this way is the worst thing in gaming history. Yeah, the thing is, at least it isn't as it used to be with Rock, right? Because with Rock, you'd have to, like, click the reward, go back to your build, and then click a new one, or go to your mail. But this one just naturally pops it up. So to be fair, it's quite easy. So obviously it's inhumane, but I always feel like it's there for the player that, you know, is willing to put in the effort and dedication. You know, if you're going to put the effort in and get everything, then you get rewarded for it at least, you know. And you'll be surprised, even if you're like a free-to-play player, if you do this every season and someone else doesn't, you will have like a far superior advantage in the later game. You're going to get there a lot sooner than them. So, I do enjoy it. How you doing, Rafa? How you doing, everyone, though? You all tuning in? We are just quickly doing some fast scouting just to break up the morning before we start doing all the fancy pants stuff. Got 5 chests, like we say, chilling. And we have our infantry at the moment are going to help Baby Blood here. Just trying to do a level 15 Crucible. We need to start doing forts, man. I want to do Crucible first. Finish off Crucible. And then after finish Crucible, I'm going to try and solo forts with the rest of the CP, I think. I think that's the game plan today. See the speed increase. Let's open these chests though. Let's get a bit excited. Let's wake up. Got 5 keys, so let's open them. Nice, good start. A blue. Another blue, same one. Ooh, we got a Blade of Reproach this time. Another crown. Oh, we need one more key. If I had one more. I can get one more. It's fine. We'll come back later. Actually, I can just get one now. Let's just do this. Deploy, multi-create. We will swap you out for this match. We'll just quickly kill this. This will give us free. There we are. And then send them home. Jump back to back share and open the last one. There we go. Fixed. Easy clap. Nice. So now we can bring him home. Got a minute on this rally. We'll watch her level 15, see how good she does. As you can see, she's going to use infantry to like mainly do the tanking and damage. And then she's still going to support it by killing it with other troops. So level 40, nice. So what I need to do as well, I need to try and focus these two heroes now. Because we're in kind of this chill stage in the Kingdom 2. And we're trying to kill Behemoth. So I'm not going to lie, these two at the moment, for me, are doing the most damage. Because they're like my two best heroes. So I'm going to try and get these guys to 50. Like that's my like primary goal. And then I'm going to try and get that Shadow Blades to level 60. And that means my march is like basically full power without PvP involved, so... Oh. Let's have a watch. If you guys got any questions, remember you can always whack them in chat, don't worry. Today is a pretty relaxed stream, like I said. We're gonna chill out. As you guys might know, some of you, like, I've got next week, I'm not going to be here, but a lot of you might know that already. But you don't have to worry. We've got the full Epic Hero playlist coming out. That's what that community post was for. So if you haven't checked it out, check out the community post. I've still got another couple of heroes to do. So I still need to do, I think, Eliana and Pan. There are only two epic heroes left to do. So I'm going to do Pan later with Eliana. And then once they're done, I'm going to make some more videos. So obviously I don't blast you with just hero videos. I'll give you maybe a hero video and something else every so often, you know. So this won't be obviously a live streaming next week, but we'll be back to normal the week after. And just like that, we helped her. And if we go to the system now, we've got some little bits. It's only a little, but it's nice to help out. Current rankings in Strongest Lord. Go to the armament rankings. Whoop whoop. Big boy. Day 1. Day 2. Day 3. Day 4. Day 5. You can tell I'm just going for minimal requirements. I'm just chilling. We're cruising. So we'll get these boys home. And once these guys get home, we'll start our Crucible push. Just gotta get to 20, and then that's gonna be, you know, the rewards. I'll probably record the last 5 stages as well or something. Show it off. Make a video for you guys as well. As you can tell, I'm shattered. I think, like yesterday, I had like 4 hours sleep. And then today I've had about like 5. So, we're running on fumes at the moment, but it is what it is. I want to do this. This is going to be at 2 o'clock, but I need to be leaving by like 25 past 2:30. So we might be able to get this if we're still obviously streaming at this time. But that's like 3 hours from now. So I don't think we're going to be that long, but we'll see. We'll see how things plan out. You never know, do you? You never know how the future has for you. So we'll wait. I'll show you guys the current power rankings, since I know you guys love that type of stuff. If you got any questions, welcome in chat. I'm just gonna have literally a quick snack while I'm just waking up. How you doing, Simba? How you doing, everyone? I am here. I'm just having a quick snack, and I don't think you want to hear me crunching away, but using the current, I'm gonna go all the way down to 200. See how far away we are in power. It's probably gonna be a couple of 100k, and we would be in like the top 200 power in the kingdom, which is cool. Getting close now. Let's see where I'm at. Let's see how far away we are. Because look, it's close. Look, not even 200k. Could easily be in the top 200 if I like chill out for a bit, and like if I chilled out, carry on what I'm doing, I'd easily do a nice good big push again and push through in easy. Alright, we've got all our marches out, so let's... We're swapping this to March 2. I'm going to start running Kanara. I'm going to level up Kanara. So... Bonk him. Let's get his Crucible complete. Let's get him 3 heads. Taunt that boy. Get here. Get over here. Now I'll use a couple of artifacts just to get that quick kill. Nice and easy, though. Nice and easy. Oh, it's there? Bro, I was like, where the hell is this guy? I'm blind. That's how tired I am. I was looking, I was like, bro, I thought both of them were here. And then one just appeared down here. This thing's dead. Get out of here. Get out of my face. When I get to 15, that's where there's going to be a challenge. Alright, it's going to be quite a bit of damage. Don't think that thing realizes. Get this one out of the way next. Nice and easy. Kill the back line, kill the front line. Next. So we're going to kill the marksman first again. Get that 1k charge. Boom! I love Carve. Look at that unyielding rush, man. Already puts it at such a disadvantage in that fight. We're going to start a fight as we can. Oh, I thought I killed that one. Let's kill the Crucible first, and then we'll kill the patrol then. I need to check something actually. Someone asked a good question and I didn't know. They were asking, you know, like, so if I'm gonna try now. So let's do some maths chat. I'm gonna need some maths. What City Hall can you deploy 4 heroes? 20 not 22. Yeah, 20, right? If you go to your city, it tells you. You can just press this I button. Press this one. Legion Q, so 17. You get 4 at 17 and then 22s when you get 5. There you go. I only think that Artifact Compendium is really good if you like kind of like a spender. Because if you're a spender, you can basically like justify only getting the purple artifacts, because that's what it is. It's only the purple general artifacts and the legendaries. So if you really want to try and pull something, you could try and argue for it. But the amount of gems you can spend on that thing, I'd rather just spin a wheel. I don't know why. I always have this firm, basic, foundational belief in this game where there's no point, realistically, having a super powerful artifact, you know. No point having, like, a Shadow Blades like this, where it's almost maxed out in skills. There's no point having a really powerful artifact if you don't have the good heroes to put it on, right? So the artifacts are kind of like a You know, it's almost like a sub-arm of this march. So as long as you've got a good march first, then it doesn't matter what artifacts you got, because you can whack them on and it just enhances that march even further. So I always try and keep that kind of mentality on things. I don't know what that Ninda, I don't know what you said, bro, but I'm gonna go to Google Translate. Give me a sec. Google Translate. What alliance do I join? I don't. Oh, in server 65, I'm guessing. So what alliance did I join in server 65? I'm not in any alliances now in server 65. I don't play in that server anymore. We were just there for the free-to-play series. Now we're all on the main account. This is server 2, but we're in super server 1 -8. -8, yeah. So you got 2, 6, 7, and 8, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, all fighting against each other currently. And our super server. Let's carry on doing Crucible before we lose track of what we were doing. And we'll carry on answering your questions. Nice and easy, man. It's easy, chill. Since we won't have behemoths and little fire rooms, would you suggest to use speed ups in the last strongest lord? I always think that's up to you. So when it comes to strongest lord events and stuff, like at the very end, I always feel like at the end of your season, I would always trigger your big boy, you know, like tech. So if you go back here, like you'll notice I'm not touching anything here. Like if I'm touching anything, I'm upgrading these ones, right? 'Cause they're only like 3 or 4 days. But these big boys are over 100 days without any rune buffs or anything. So at the moment, I'm holding off till I'm at the end game stage before season reset, trying to get the maximum amount of rune, you know, research speed reduction. And then you set it going, but you don't use your speed ups. You just set it going. And then in the next season, you can just leave it there for a strongest lord event. And then you can pop it during that strongest lord event, right? So I hope that makes a bit more sense on when you can maybe time it. But at the end of the day, I'm always a voucher for, you know, it's your account. If you want to push in this strongest lord event, you can push, right? And if you want to try and win your strongest lord event, go for it. It's all about having fun and learning, you know? And I don't want you to, like, do something and then later on regret not doing something, for example. So, you know, have a bit of fun. It is an early game, so just remember, like, we've got a long way to go. This is so early game right now. Even for me, in this season, I still feel like I'm in early game. Because if you imagine it in, like, Rise of Kingdom terms, Freyga and Syndrion's like the KVK 1 heroes. So we haven't had our KVK 2 or 3 heroes yet, or the Season of Conquest stuff. So you got to think, this is an early game. So I just chill out, have fun, learn as much as you can. Obviously, listen to what content you want to listen to. That pretty much is it, you know. But obviously, I'm happy to give you guys advice whenever we can. I'm looking at the costs, and it's a better than normal rate. It's also a better odds. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you're a low spender on that artifact compendium at the end, and you've got the gems for it, like I say, you can argue and justify for it, so you could spin it, you know, because that artifact only shows you legendaries and epics, you know. So that's the loot table, which is sick. But it's one of them again where it's like, it's up to you if you want to roll those gems for an artifact, or do you want to just, you know, save it for the wheel. But if you're always getting gems and stuff, it might not be an issue. So that's why it's always like, I try and give you guys really fair advice, right? Because that advice makes sense to everyone. Because if you're a spender, you take that advice and go, all right, okay, I've got more gems than the average player. I'm going to spin it because I know I'm going to get more gems buying that wheel. Or might be buying the wheel bundles, right? So if you're a free-to-play player, it'd be like, oh, okay, then I won't waste my gems on that, and I'll save those gems for the lucky wheel in the future. So gives you guys that nice point of view, hopefully. That's like pretty unbiased. Yeah, I've spent a lot. You can tell, guys. I've spent a lot of artifacts keys. Look, like, I have a lot. This is like level 4, level 2, level 2, level 3, level 1, maxed out horn, level 3 armor, 3 on this, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Pretty much all of these are maxed out. The only ones that aren't maxed out, I believe, is Bomb Flinger and this one. Have a look. Yeah, everything else is level 5. Because obviously I had everything maxed out, and then these were the 2 newest artifacts, so they wasn't in the loot pool. So obviously all our artifact keys were gone. That's why I'm debating in the future, eventually, to make a new account when we know like season 1, 2, and 3. You know what I'm saying? So we can plan ahead and be like, do you know what? We're making a new account. This was the project, and we're gonna go and be a cavalry main, and we're gonna do a series like that, and you can all join. We're gonna go fucking ham. We're gonna have fun, play the game, you know. So that's what I'm hoping for. So I'm just waiting. We're all in that waiting stage because this account's really good, as you know, because I get first glimpse on everything, and we get to have a little test and impressions. So. I am going to try as well make my new like Freygar video and Syndrome video. Because obviously we've seen the first impressions, and this is the one thing which kind of tilts me, and I think you guys in chat would understand. It's like, those first impressions videos are literally first impressions. So I was just reading and just going off, and I might have misread something, but I was just going off first impressions and, you know, basic fundamentals from the game. And people were taking it as if I was saying this was the gospel truth. And I even say, I'm sure in the video, it's like, once we learn a bit more about the hero, you know, we will remake the video and so on. So I might do that as well. I might, in the week, since we've got all those epic heroes coming out, I might do the Freygar and Syndrome videos as well. You know, they might show up some more extras. I don't know what yet, but I might make a new tier list. Because I'm debating, I think this is a tier list that no one's made yet, and I think it's probably the best one, because I think I've got a really good idea of how it will frame up. I know, you guys in chat tell me, right? Would you like me to make a tier list for the best, like, commanders at, or heroes, should I say, at 5-1-1-1-1, and then 5-5-1-1, and then 5-5-1-1? Because then you can see the different comparisons and understand where you can invest your heads, especially as a low spender. Because a lot of players, especially the whales, and like, I was trying to say this to Hulk, because we were having a really good discussion about Syndrome and stuff, and Freygar, and he was saying, like, he would say to all the free-to-players to max out Freygar, and I'm like, but by maxing out Freygar, you're saying a person should use 310 plus heads on the 4th skill to get that 200 damage increase on the Awakening as well, compared to using those same amount of heads to get another hero at 5-5-5-1, which would be way more beneficial to that player, because that means that it opens up more, you know, marches and different combos and different things you could be doing, right? So I was thinking about doing it, you know, making, like I say, a 5, like the best investment tier list. It's like 5-1-1-1s and 5-5-1. And at the top, I'd even put like the best awakened heroes, and I'll even put a category in between that I'd talk about in, you know, afterwards. So we'd to do the main investment, and then after the main investment, I'd go, okay, these are the best awakened heroes, and then it's up to you how you want to push it up from this category to that category. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd always, because if the thing with my content, I think what you guys enjoy about it is obviously I teach you a lot, but I do try and give you guys the capability to try and, you know, let's think for ourselves a little. You know, I give you the info, you guys absorb the info, and then you guys like go out and kind of experiment, and like you do, you know, a bit more, and you learn on your own kind of. So would you like to make hero talent guides based on different factions? I wouldn't make talent guides based on different factions though, because the factions aren't going to change the talent builds that much, because the factions literally, it's only changing the way the physical unit might be working or magical unit might be working, in the aspect of like, okay, this gives health to everyone nearby, this one gives attack to everyone nearby. The archer one's like, okay, the physical attack boost from Spring Wardens means your skill damage hits harder, while the League of Order one has more normal attack raw damage, so that white damage is a little bit higher. While the other one in Wilderberg increases all damage dealt, so you have like a more of a utility based one. So the builds don't really change, because you're basically having that passive effect on, you know, like a characteristic, I kind of call it, you know, like a WoW talent. And then your heroes and talent page is like trying to buff or trying to abuse what that hero is trying to do more, right? Because I think every hero has generally some sort of obviously role, and if you can set that role up properly, then you're on to a winner. Yeah, this is what I've put in my preparation video. If you check out as well the collaboration I did with Echo Gaming, I don't know if you guys have checked it out yet. It's a really cool video. We did like, again, top 5 preps that you can be doing, and I said in that, you know, you can be triggering off like your stuff, but one thing to consider, especially if you're kind of a competitive kingdom, is not using all your power up and speed ups now, because if you save everything right now during matchmaking, your kingdom or server power is going to be lower than it would have been if everyone started powering up. So that means you should or hopefully get matchmaked against someone easier, and that's taking in consideration of obviously how the matchmaking was in Rise of Kingdoms, where it's like power based, activity based. So I think they're going to do something very similar in this regard. So I think it sets you guys up for the best chances in actually winning your next season by doing that, you know? And then you power up, and then your enemies might not have powered up because they might have already done their powering up early, and you've matched their power, and you're like, yeah, alright, we'll take you on. So preparation, honestly, for this season I'm in is very, very important. Especially if you want to try and win, like, the strongest Lord for Syndrion. Guys, the amount of weeks you might have right now before anything might, you know, reset for yourselves, I would definitely advise you to start, honestly, power farming up. Power farm, do solo forts if you're able to do it as well, and patrols, just do whatever you can. Get them speed up stocked, and you're going to help yourselves a lot. Yeah, I run the marksman, the Wildberg marksman, should I say. I just noticed my archers were getting like all the aggro. It's fine. Once he dies, you know. Yeah, so I'm gonna make another video on it because I was like the first channel to tell everyone about solo forts. I was the first person to again like let everyone know about it because it was kind of a little secret at first, and we didn't really want anyone knowing because it was obviously giving us a war advantage. But then it came to the point where I was like, it's a bit unfair though if we think about it reasonably. So one sec. Let me just set this march. My brain's frying. Ooh. Yeah, alright. Yeah. Yeah, right. Should we just do triple archer? Because I'm a monster. Do something like this. Bruh. How many archers can we get out? I'm joking. We'll get some mages out. We'll get some mages out. There are updates for talent tree for PvP somewhere. I'm updating all the epic heroes. You know, all the epic heroes are getting updated this week. That's what the community post was about, if you haven't checked it out. I've already done all the legendary heroes so far, and they're still the same. Like, I'm literally running the exact same builds. Like, right now I'm running this PvP build that I showcased to everyone. Just running the backstab package with the rage gen. I only touched this so we can hit backstab, but then I'm going down the PvP tree. I'm going to put 1 point here. And then I'm going to go down the health, damage, counter-attack damage, damage, health, health. I'll leave the build, you know? Yeah, I don't know which one I'm going to do yet. Like I said, we're all in chat, we're all talking right now. So what would you prefer? Would you prefer me to do first my best, what I consider the best, like 5-1-1-1-1 heroes, the best double 5-1-1 heroes, and the best, you know, triple 5-1 heroes? And then afterwards, I'll do like the best marchers if you want. I can do a tier list of like what I think are the top 3 marchers in the game. And I can talk about them because obviously, like, we did a little bit of a discussion on our last live stream about it all, so definitely do it. Because the best 5-on-1 heroes are easy, man. Because everyone's gonna use Garwood, and honestly, 5-1-1-1 is insane. Because you use this guy for so much use for the game, you know? Like, merit farming is such a, like, important aspect, and the fact that you can run, you know, Garwood Eliana as this merit farming printing machine, it's nuts, you know? And the fact that you can use, like, Garwood Eliana in your Dragon Trials for free to play at 5-1-1-1. Like, I was using this hero at 3-0, guys. 3-0 with a Chak-Char, and it got me all the way in Season 1 to, like, stage 60+, 70+. Like, it's nuts. So I can definitely do, like, the 5-1-1 heroes. And definitely, like, the best 5-5-5-1-1 heroes and stuff like that. I'll make some categories, like, the hot picks and stuff like that. I need help, please. Let's see if anyone comes. But yeah, I'm going to do a new video on it all, like, you know, how to solo forts again. Remind all the new viewers. I need archers. I'm gonna boost this up, by the way. Like, I've got this Heart of Khamasin, boys, and I'm gonna use it on that march. So it gets boosted. Nice one. Thank you, boys. I'll say chat says hi, so they know they're on stream. Got to rewatch all the heroes I level up. Yeah. So what I've done now, I've made Nico my behemoth slaying march. Because as you guys know, my account now, because we have Freyga and stuff, I'm not gonna lie, Nico Freyga does way more damage, as you can imagine, than Nico, Guan, or Freyga and Guan. Like, this march is sick. So, I've kind of had to lose the ability of using Guan Win at the minute. That's why I've kind of left her at 43. And that's where I'm going to leave her. So, Nico's like my behemoth slaying build. So, this is like the precision tree that I run. So, we can get all the attack damage as possible. And then afterwards, I'm going to get my points into here. I'm going to grab these points. But then my Kanara now, because I'm leveling up Kanara, as you've noticed, she's going to be the PvP hero. So I'll run like Kanara Nico now, or Kanara Hosk, or, you know, you can name anyone. And we're going to go, the way I've done it like this as well, because I'm going to go down the PvP tree, as you see. The thing with the PvP tree, if you've noticed, it's kind of, how to put it, it's kind of, let's just say dog shit, yeah? It's kind of bad for this, right? We need rage generation for our march, and we don't really have it in that tree, so having Soul Siphon with High Spirits early game actually benefits your march a lot more. And if you put your last point into Blindside, that's where your last point would have gone anyway. So this kind of like completes a really, honestly, I love this setup. It's amazing. It gives you all your backstabber triggers. It gives you your rage. It gives you counter-attack damage, even though you got counter-attack damage already. And then in this tree now, we're going to go up. I'm going to get the health. We're going to get, I'm going to see how it feels, but I am going to try the damage one this time. I used to take Luck of the Draw, because I love taking Luck of the Draw on archers. You just don't take damage. But I'm going to do Army of Valor this time. And then, once we do that, I'm going to take Fearless this time, so I get 9% total counterattack damage. We're going to get the extra damage from Strength to Strength still. We're still going to get Rest and Response, and we're still going to get Blessing of Fury at the end. And that'll basically finish the build if you get to level 6 there. But I'm basically rocking up to here, and I'm getting basically this talent in a minute. You just got to think, with the new setup, you get 7 points, yeah? So now, you get to level 50, you have to PvP. So if this match is never going to PvP, where's the best 7 points? And no one can argue and try and say any points over here for 7 is any better than putting 5 and 2 points in this, for example. You know what I'm saying? I am Wilderberg. What do you mean? What? I am Wilderberg, my bro. The only problem I have with Wilderberg, honestly, is these Wyvern units. They're just way too weak. Like, they literally are just too weak. Look at chat. $30 seconds. Easy clap, boys. I want to see that this Heart of Commercy actually buffs up this rally. That's what I want to see. Because I don't want to use the marksman talent tree for Kanara's time. There we go. Oh, dude. Wow. My rally gained the buff. Okay, game. That's funny. Learned something new today. Man, look how much damage this is doing though. Look at that white. 6.2. 6.3. 6.5. 7.2. 7.8. Stop. It's just getting bigger. 7.8k white damage. Like, what is that about? Like, guys, you gotta think. You're a mage, and you're dealing 1,200 damage to 3 guys. At 3,600. But my white hits double that amount of damage on you. Like, what is that about? That is nuts. Love it. Well, that's that done. Eee, clap. Let's just kill some stuff, you know. Let's finish the rest of our CP off. It's literally empty out. I don't need it. Oh, wait. Wrong one. That's so funny though, the rally gains the Heart of Kamisi buff, bro. That's actually sick. Right. So, yeah, I'm going that build anyway. And the reason I'm not going down this marksman tree build is because I'm not building to be a skill rage player. That's why. I've got skill rage here and here. So that's the reason why. And I don't want to go down burst shot, and I don't want pursuit. Like, these two skills I don't really care about when I'm playing Kanara. In PvP, I'd rather have HP, like 100%. And here you can just get raw damage. This is 3% more damage. Like, skill damage, normal damage, counter-attack damage. It's more. So you're going to get way more than choosing any of these talents. Because this marksman tree is like a jack of all trades tree that's tailored for that use. But this is a PvP orientated tree, so all the stats here are more relevant for PvP when you look at them. Like, whenever you defeat an enemy, you gain healing, you know? In the field, get more counter-attack damage. You get legion capacity as well. There's all sorts of really powerful stuff, so... When does the reset happen? I don't even know. Let me look. Let me just send you boys home. Let's have a look. I saw this. There we go. So, if this is the big if, right? If the devs are gonna follow what they said, right? Your season's gonna end in 1 day and 13 hours from now. Or mine is in server 65, right? But after that season, see how it says season details announced after season. This is basically, once this is done, it's going to show you another screen like this, but it's going to be your division. So it's going to be who you're going to be fighting against. And then, if that's the case, depending on if they're going to be true to their word, they did state in that Q&A and stuff that you guys would have like a 2 weeks cooldown, meaning you get to go into your division chat, you can talk to the guys that you're going to be fighting against, make alliances, make unions, whatever you want, you know, get ready, prepare for 2 weeks, and then you go into the new season then. So we'll see, because at the moment, and it's going to be funny, I'm going to be able to see this happen soon, 'cause it's a day and 13 hours, so it's like Saturday, Sunday time. I'm going to be able to see this transition. And I'm going to like record, you know, a video for you guys if I've got the time to for that. And try and get it out before. Because as you guys know with that community post, I'm going to be away next week. And I've said it already. So I've got all my content lined up for you guys next week. Don't worry. And I'm making more as well. So you got a load of content ready. Look at number 32. Yeah, it's the same for everyone, look. So you're just gonna have to wait. Yeah, I'm curious too, Darren. I'm curious too. I don't know if they're going to do another pair, or are they going to try and fix the roster, you know? Are they going to release a mage and a cav, or are they going to do 2 cavs, 2 mages? Like, who knows? Who knows? Boom, heal. And just like that, they're like, we never lost any troops. So we've got, say, this is in 2 hours, so I'm definitely not going to be able to do this. I want to, but I've got stuff to do, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm hoping you guys get a mage, because having only Valen is kind of sus, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely sus. So... Oh, there we go. That's just sorted. So you got any more questions, just fire away, guys. So we're chilling today. I almost was like feeling not to do a stream, but I was like, I can't do that. I've got to stream, even if it's for an hour, I've got to stream. Send help to Dam. So if you want to see how to solo a fort, I'll show you now. So, you can watch these guys too. So, all you have to do for solo fort, you need to trigger the raid, or the rally. And once you've triggered the rally, you just kick the guy. Once your march is marching, as you can see with mine in a sec, you just literally just go boom. So if I go to... Oh, these guys are starting at the same time. If we go to Red Blood, watch Red, then you'll know what we're saying. I'll send help for C, since C helped me. And I know the music stopped. I need a new playlist to put on. Give it a sec. Where we are.
I remember when me and C used to always solo fought together. We used to be like the pair. Like, it was a joke. When it first like became known, it was just like boom. We were just sat next to each other soloing all day. When you're fighting in the open field, the best way of trying to play the game isn't don't. It's kind of hard to say it, but like don't try and focus on one march. And it's always better to look at the outer picture. So like if this is your march, this guy here, like if you're gonna go up this hill to fight, you should be looking to see what the enemy players are doing, because depending on what the enemy players do, you're gonna obviously react to that. You know, it's all about reacting to what you see, you know? I'll do some live draw in a sec. But here we go, look. So now I kick the guy, and look, the rally still goes, dudes. So she's gone. And as long as you're T4 and you're strong enough, you can like solo forts level 4, 5, and 6. And the reason why is because you get the 100% of the loot table, which is bonkers, as you guys can imagine. There you go. Done. And then it just comes back now. And then we just find the next one, you know? And then the reason why it's got you 100%. If you look down here at some of them, like look, this is what 57% is. It's like half, under half on some of them. But on tier 10, you get 40k. And look at all the speed ups, treaties, dust, resources. I even put Kanara here. And I'll replace this now. Yeah, if you're only T2, don't worry about it. It's when you get to like tier 3s when most of the major fighting should start, I'd say. Like proper fighting. It's like when you get tier 3 and tier 4, you'll notice. Because tier 1 and tier 2 isn't really fighting. They're basically like PvE units, I'm not even gonna lie. Just gotta keep an eye out for C's rally. And another good thing for doing this, guys, you get so many bloody chests. Like, we're already level 30, guys. We're chilling. And you gotta think, we're not like server 32 about spending tens of thousands of dollars, like with multiple players, right? We're just active as hell, boy. I've got a new addiction as well. I'm actually addicted to Cheetos Crunchy. Because they taste like Doritos, but just like Whatsits from the UK, but even crunchier. So it's kind of like game over for me, because I like my crisps. I'm guessing C's not doing another rally. Motherfucker. You... Every time. How are you all enjoying the game? Are you all enjoying it? That's the question, you know? Are you actually having fun? Have you enjoyed the behemoths you fought and stuff like that? And what the game actually is like about? Are you enjoying the core? So look, I like it, you know? It's better than just standing around and watching rallies just do, you know, nothing. It's a lot better. Because you're doing something, you know, just stood there watching. Thanks, C. I didn't see. Oh, I did see, but. Next target. Soloing forts all day, every day. Like, look at that. Look how much stuff you get. It's not even funny. It's just like three levels. Love it. This next rally is probably going to level her up. We'll run Nico Canara. Right, now I'm in this tree. I'm gonna get the health, and then like I say, I'm gonna keep debating which one I'm taking. Don't worry. Just check out Dam. There we go. This is why we were talking about it. I was showcasing Garwood, and here it is. Look at it. It just doesn't die. This is why with Eliana, it's so good. Look at it. This is a level 20, guys. Primary wise, you can have two setups, right? So imagine you have Valen. You can have Valen set up like this, for example, and get your last point in the control tree. And this is more for if you feel like your mages keep getting targeted all the time, you'd put Valen in the front. But maybe you're having a good day and you know you might be being sneaky, and then because you're being sneaky, you can run Waldea primary because his skill tree is going to actually amplify the amount of damage you're going to deal. So, you know, if you're having that day where no one's really, you know, focusing you and you're having a really long time out and you're getting good stamina usage, then you definitely want to, you know, like run Waldea anyway. So, well, that answers it. That's kind of the beauty of it, you know? You can have two different heroes and you can just flip them around. And by flipping them around, you just instantly change the dynamic of how that match could be operated, you know? Like, you imagine you're going against the enemy. All the enemy keep focusing on you because you're the target. So you're not getting any benefit out of your talent page. But then you switch it up to the control tree one. Now you're punishing everyone that's hitting you, so you're going to be firing out way more damage. So it's all about like what's going on, you know, switch it about. You'll honestly, guys, if you keep watching the content and the more you play, you'll get confident at playing PvP because you'll understand what we're saying, you know, like I have Valen set up for control, I have Lilia set up for burst damage, I got Nico set for raiding. At a minute, I've got Freyga in a test build, but I really dislike it. I'm not gonna lie. I hate this build already. I hate this talent. This talent's horrible. And I personally think I'd rather go high spirits though. Like, I'd rather do this type of build, but have like the points here and here. And then go down the mobility tree. She needs mobility on her too. She's slow as fuck. He's already out. I was just about to check and kick. We got Elite Necroids, server 49. What, now? You got Elite Necro now, I'll zoom over. And yeah, Freyga's Sinjon's definitely worth it. I'm not even lying. Like, Freyga's absurd, guys. Like, she's the best 555-1 archer by a landslide in my eyes. And if you awaken her, this skill for whales in particular is brutal because you're reducing someone's rage accumulation speed by 20%. Yeah, you only get 200 extra damage. Oh well, but when you do awaken her eventually, it's like scary as fuck. And like Sinjon at like 5115 or 5155, bonkers, absolute bonkers. Sinjon used 511 Sinjon with a 511 Freyga and came second in DPS already. He like literally out DPS'd everyone else that were running Awakened Heroes. It was absurd how much damage it was dealing. I need a new target. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do a new video on them soon. Don't worry. We did our first impressions. We're gonna do our video on them, guide and that. I'm gonna do some tier lists and stuff. Our plan is basically to stream for a little bit longer, and then record some content, pick up the little one, and then when I get home, record more content, and then hopefully we'll have it all uploaded, ready to go by Saturday, so tomorrow. So tomorrow, I'm hoping to thumbnail, timestamps, subtitle, literally like a shit ton of videos. So then if there's any more videos I need to do, like quickly on Sunday, I might do one quick video on Sunday, but that'd be it. But I'm probably going to chill then. Look, this match is still going, guys. It's still full health. Like, look at it. Yeah, I'm curious to see who you all merge it to. So that's why I'm thinking Sunday, I'm gonna make a video. So like, basically tomorrow, I'll make the video talking about the season summary, explaining it all. I'll even go into the Q&A. We'll start with the Q&A, because this is where it's important. Look, season starts around 75, 85 days. 2 to 3 days off time, which is right now. Right now is your off time, right? And then, if you come down here, we plan to make season summary countdown visibly roughly 14 days before season reset. So when the season summary is complete, which is what you guys are in right now, we will then display the information regarding the start of the next season and matchmaking. So that's all you got to wait for. And that might be a 14-day timer. And once that 14-day timer's gone, you guys would legit just be going into your next season now. So that's how I've interpreted it all. That's how it looks like to me. I'm going to explain that in the video at the start. Then we're going to go over everything and then showcase it as well. But I'm glad to see you guys are hyped, man. I'm glad to see you guys enjoying the game and enjoying the content, honestly. Oh, he just beat me to it. God damn it. Oh no, I have to go around the city, dude. Let's look at this sitter. Oh, it's basic. Let's look at this sitter. Oh, it looks nice. Should we take some screenshots? I'm gonna take some screenshots. Guys, if you're not done it yet, honestly, take a picture of your city. If you're wondering how to do it like this, you can do it by going to your builder, go to city editor, click the one you were gonna go on, like edit, and then you can click share or screenshot mode. But if you share, that's how you do the one where everyone can see, you know, just the thing. We might have to make a new city soon, to be fair. I'm just saying. But yeah, if you go on my Discord server, check out the Call of Dragons forum. There's a Call of Dragons forum, and then I have one called New Your City Layouts. You can post them in yourself. We've got a lot of people already doing it, but as you can see, I want to get someone as well, because like, look at that! That looks sick! Because I do want to make a video on it. I want to show off some of your guys' creativity. I want to see who can make some really nice city. Because if you can make a nice city, I'm just saying, it might become my city. Might become my city. I like everything looking neat and nice and not like that. That's just too basic, bro. Game. He's got nothing. Wayne's got to have a nice city, surely. No, Wayne doesn't care. It's all about production. So is Striker. Okay. Ghost being a pog champ, talking about the thumbnail, I was like, and my thumbnail says season reset because it's just the thumbnail for my base live stream. I'm gonna make some new ones again. Oh, here's a nice little city. Look at that. It's a nice one. So we may have to wait 14 more days. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming from the mail and the way they structured things. Because people complained, like literally, we got end of season happened, then we had 2 days of season reset, which you were in. Then we got 2 days of a merge, and then we went into the new season. So in total, it was a 4-day. So you've got to think, if you've been fighting, or it might have been a hard season for you, well, you've just gone from a fighting season, have 4 days of almost a cooldown to go straight into another fighting season, you know? So people complained about it was too short, so they wanted a little bit longer, so they gave him longer. You gotta remember, this isn't, you know, it doesn't mean it's gonna stay the same. It's just something they're trying out now, and then obviously if it needs to get fixed, they're gonna fix it, you know? It's the whole point of them from the other team in Rise of Kingdoms, you know, they can try different stuff out and need one more tech donate. Let's do that. Boom. Bish bash bosh. 2 hours, man. Too long. What? Bad network. That's funny. So you guys got any more questions in chat? You got all? I'm happy to answer. If it wasn't starting this, I'd legit just be like, I'd be bouncing back up here. I'm not even lying. I love being up here. Just to get all this mana. It's not even funny how much mana you get. That's a nice city, dude. I like that. Did the guy even reply? I did say that, is server 49 doing an elite necro like now, or was it later? Because I did ask, but I don't think he replied. Or if he did and I ignored you, I'm sorry. I can check, but oh no, you got it yesterday? Oh, I'm sorry. Now I understand the video, what you were saying. Let's have a look. Are you guys doing anything? Are you all chilling? Probably all chilling. Get years. At least you got the necro frame though. Congrats. See you in the thingy. No one in global with it on though. Not flexing enough. Which skill of Frega is better? Skill 2 or skill 4? Let's go over. I think it's the skill 4, if I remember. But it's the fact that skill 2 and 3 all synergize with 1. That's why it's like important. Yeah, this is better than this. But the reason this is better than this isn't for the reasons you think. Like, this is going to be better in general sense. Like, it's always going to have these stats. And the fact that it's 15% normal attack damage, you amplify it, what your hero's doing. But if you had it in a vacuum and you didn't have these abilities and you looked at these stats versus these stats, these are always better because you're slowing down the targets, you can kill them, and you're reducing their rage accumulation speed. So you should always beat them in the skill game. That's why, like, I'm going to get her, 551 first, and then once I got her, I'm going to see what the game says. But out of all the heroes, I'm probably going to get, because I'm an archer player, I'm going to get Freygar done first, you know? My Valen's on his way, don't get me wrong, you know, he's getting there, you know. Same with Nika, you know, Nika's getting there. And my Nico, so you got Nika and Nico, both of them are getting there, so. Ooh. How am I in season 2? Because we've been testing it for days, dude. Days, for weeks. Like, if you're new to the channel, you guys apologize, but we've been in this season for 2 weeks. We've been testing it, you know? We've been live streaming it for you guys. That's why all the thumbnails are the same, to follow it through so you can see the new season reset and see what it looks like. So we're already in Forgotten Lands. You'll start up in Daralan and then you'll progress into like one of these zones, right? Or you might start in Burning Lands and go into Kaltia, or Sofrostia going to Kaltia, or Sofrostia and go into Navula. But our season 2, yeah, it's like, jeez. I wish I could give you the exact date, but I can give you the timeline, right? So if we look, this is the first thing, right? So that was done on the 28th of May. And we're on Conspiracy. So once this one's done, we get 5 more village limit. And then we'll have the Behemoth thing, and then we can scout, even though we can scout anyway. It's already default. But then the power rankings back, you know? And then you have the rankings on that. And then, more importantly, this is where it's crazy. At Silent Celebration, this is when you unlock PvP Battle XP. So that's why the meta, or the XP video I've made, is the way I made it. Because you push it the way you do. And if you push the XP cap and the way you set it up for, you'll have your heroes at level 50 ready to get this PvP up. And you've maximized your CP usage then on your artifacts and your heroes, so. Yeah, man, I can imagine everyone's chilling out, but if there was a whale, I would be logging in every day and still be buying everything every day. And I'd be like doing the events. At least just the events, because then you're stocking up ready. Because if you're not doing that, and I can tell you all the other servers will be doing that, you're gonna be punished. Yeah, exactly, dude. So in 15 days, you can have easy level 50 heroes, dude. And I'm not gonna lie, let's have a look. Some of these players have got lower heroes than me. And then there's other players that will have higher heroes than me too. I wonder if I can find some more reports. No. Like, I wish I could show this one. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I could show you guys their marches. If I could show you their marches, you'd see what I'm saying. But you can see, man, I'm cruising. And I still need to finish Dragon Trials, you know? And I'm cruising. So you can easily level. The village system in this honestly, it's so good to level up your heroes. That's why you do it the way we're teaching you to do it. You use the village system early game, get all of your hero XP, level up your heroes with the villagers, and then once you've done that and you're about, you know, once you're like 2 days away from these passes opening, you abandon all your hero XP for elixir capacity and elixir production. Because you're going to go to war now. Because you're going to go to war, you're going to want that elixir production. So you can have more free healing and fight more. And then once the fighting's done like we are, you switch back, as you can see. You can switch back to more hero XP. I've still got production. I wish I had more XP, but we'll get some in the next zones. I'm not too pushed. I kind of like having that little bit extra. You know, I'm on 83k healing. It goes up pretty fast. Yeah, as long as your whales are doing the thing she Gucci did, then. Let's quickly do some more scouting. Look, I'm already at 75% map progress. Earlier, we was at 60 something, like 66. Now it's from just doing these supplies and getting those resources. I'll send these out actually. We'll gather some gems. Hit W. Oh, I hit W in time. Woo! Oh, and a level 7. Okay, we'll take that. Level 7. Yoink. Level 5. Yoink. I can guarantee you, when I turn off this stream soon, I'm going to be watching my marches. So you GRZ guys in chat laughing away, waiting to come and get me. I've got cities here, boys. So I'm ready. But at the moment, we're trying to speak to the devs because for some reason this Hydra's bugged in this season. The elite crevices, sometimes all of them spawn and sometimes none of them spawn for mobile users. If you've got a certain mobile phone type of thing. Look at those. I see you. Hey, hi. The Fiend is there, chilling. Yeah, man. I feel that. I feel that. I'm doing the rally stuff right at the end. This is going to be my last grind before T5 and this. I'm almost there already to go up to the next level. And I haven't spent gems yet on these, so... No, this is the season 1 plus stars Reignited. You guys will have this season, hopefully. But we're going to see. This is 2 weeks in. This is the first look. Oh, I think we're taking spare. That's cool. Right. This is the plan, boys and girls. Sorry if you only just tuned in, but we're going to have 10 minutes of quick fire questions. Ask away 10 questions or whatever. I'm going to try to answer them all within 10 minutes. And then I'm going to call it for the day because I'm going to start making a bunch of content for you guys because I know you guys are going to want some content. And then we will obviously upload all that content for you. But we'll go. Have you won the war yet? We have won our current war yet. If you want to check it out, guys, if you're brand new to the stream and you do enjoy the stream so far, hit that like button. I haven't said it yet, but if you go to my main channel, you can hit the live tab. And if you just look, all of the icons are the same. It's just a title change.
But if you look at the one, there is Season 1 Live, Pass 1 Opening, War potentially. Those 2 videos, as well as War Over. That's when the war did finish. But you can see for 8 hours basically worth of fighting, you know? And in that fight, if you're wondering how well we did, because we don't inflate our stats here at the moment, we did 321k merits. We finished in the top 100 worth of players in merits, but now we're definitely a lot lower because we're not farming. We should be farming merits, but I kind of, even though I want to, because I know it's the correct thing I should be doing for this account, at the same time, I'm kind of proud of saying all my victories and all my units killed and deads. This is just kills. There's like very little merit farming in this, you know? So I'm quite happy to have that. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go into the chat then. So, season reset, what does it mean? Well, if you check out the channel, I do have a 40-minute video on what a season reset means. And I've done a collab with Echo. But all it means for you guys is pretty simple. Your hero level is going to go to 1. You're going to go against some new kingdoms. And they're going to be all at level 1, 2. And they're heroes. All your skills and all your stars stay, so don't worry. But you're going to basically start almost like a soft reset. And it's going to give you all the chance to fight against other players. And you're going to go into a new season, new map. I say new map. New map layout, let's say that, right? Because the map's changed compared to the map you currently are on. So... And when you are in the new season, the way it works, if you check out the video again, what happens is you log in. And when you log in, do you know what? I might actually have an account I can probably do it with. Should we try and guess one? This one? Maybe? If this works, it'd be really cool. If this has the screen, I'll record it and explain, but it doesn't. Let's try another one. This one must do. Tiny sneak. Yeah, that looks like a good plan, dude. I'd run that. Might not. There we go. This is what it looks like. Alright, I'm going to explain it here. I'm going to record this as well for you guys. So you guys can see. So behave in chat. If you're going to say hi mum and dad in chat, go for it. You'll be able to see yourselves in the video when I put it out. But I'll explain it here because this is going to be what you're going to see. So when you first get to a season reset and you go into the merge, and this is when the timer of the season summary hits the 0 timer and you finish that season maintenance, because you will go through some season maintenance of about an hour to 2 hours, depending on how quick, obviously, the developers do it for your kingdom. You'll then load up the game, and this is the screen that you pick. So from this is going to be the reset as if you was going to obviously embrace it for the first time. So you and your alliance members might have discussed where you're going to be going prior. So, you know, you might have been discussing we're going to start in Darrowland, Sofrostia, Burning Lands, or Zoland. So for this scenario, we're going to start in Zoland just for an example state. And what happens is the alliance leader of your previous alliance, when he relocates into this alliance, into this server,
he will then get an option, which is a really cool one. But he will get an option on screen for his alliance. And when he creates his alliance, he'll be able to maintain the same alliance name, the alliance tags, and everything in that regards. The only thing the alliance loses is the amount of members it has. So as you can notice here, these guys are only now at 60-40 members. So they've gone from having 200 to 190 plus members, and they've consolidated down to 40. But then you have to work your way back up, and that's the fun aspect, to be fair. Within a week or two, you'll be surprised at how much alliance limit you already have. So you might have split into 2 or 3 alliances, but by week 1 or 2, you're already going to be 100 members deep within one alliance, right? So that's what you're going to do. That is how your season reset first looks like, and this is what it will be. So you're in Zoland now. This is the new map, Stars Reignited. And you can see there's different links and there's different behemoths that you can go for. And in this one, you'll notice in the zone ones, they've made it more of a justification to try and claim these early behemoths, because there's only the giant bears and giants in the outer zones. So it's like every time, like similar to Rise of Kingdoms KVK now, when you go into zone 2, you now have your Thunder Rock and Hydra. You go into zone 3, which has the Dire Bear and the Necro. And then you go into, finally, zone 4, and that is the Dragon. And it's only just the Dragon, as you notice. So you have all this space to fight in and go against each other. And once this zone is actually finished, there is an optional pass, which is zone 4, or 5, if you want to call it. And that zone 5 pass just means if you've started on one side of the map, like Daralan, you now have the access capability to go into this region and capture this pass, and obviously try and take some of these guys' behemoths. So that is the way the season reset is laid out. That is the framework for you guys, what you're going to be doing. So as you can see, when you go to your heroes, the max star ratings all increase. You will now have your heroes at level 1. But any of your investments you might have had on your heroes, as you can see, this account doesn't have any investments, because obviously it's only a tutorial account for you guys to learn from. But if you had any investments, like a 5-5-5 hero, you're going to keep all of those stats. You don't have to worry. And if you go to your items and even these artifacts, you'll have noticed now the artifacts can go up to 5 stars, and the legendaries are the same with 6 stars. So that's everything in the big breach of the game. You'll notice the village system is at the top as well. You can watch the village video if you want. That's on the channel, and that will give you all the tips and guides on the village system. A nice simple way to push through it. But that should explain and showcase how you start a season reset, how it goes through screen by screen, and then obviously summoned and being in. And as you can see now, these guys are doing their own thing, pushing through, getting into these zones and doing, cool stuff, as you can imagine, right? So that is going to be that section on a season reset. I hope you've enjoyed it. Now let's move on to the next one. Yeah? That makes sense to you guys? Yeah, so all those other servers, guys, are going to be on the same map. That's what I'm saying to you. So when you... At the moment, you guys are in your season summary. So once your season summary finishes, you will then see your season division. And when you see your season division, you're going to see who you're fighting against. And all these other servers are now in this map. I can't tell you which server is going to be in what zone, because again, each alliance is going to be different, right? Come on, I need you, use your noggins, Every server has the same choice. Every player has the same choice. So in theory, all 4 servers could try and get into one region, but you'll notice the population count
goes up, which I didn't mention in that little debrief, but I am going to mention it in the video when I make it. So there's like a limit of how many members can get in, and once that limit's reached, that's, you know, you move on to the next. But I think you can fit generally 2 full servers in one zone 1 easily. So that makes sense to you guys? Do you enjoy that? Hopefully it answers all your questions. We'll jump back over. But yeah, like I said why not? I did say earlier. I think did you that idea sounds good with the your groups or your troops. Does good look good because you have Madlenika, very nice. You know, infantry frontline, very heavy counterattack. Same with Kanara Nico, very heavy counterattack. Lilia and Alowin's really good because you're gonna be most likely. I'm guessing you're gonna go down that magic tree. And you're probably going to go down insult to injury, so you can double up on the continuous damage factor, which is really cool to see you do. And then you got the Valen Waldia combo, so you can flip them around for the skill or control trees. So you've got all that flexibility there, which is really cool. And then you've got Fear, Atheist are really good. Obviously, as you've seen it on our live streams if you've not checked them out, and the PvP, that thing's everywhere. Even now you see it getting flung around, and it's a farm killing menace. So definitely a really, really good match setup you got there. So yeah, man, I'd definitely be happy. Just remember, if you're going to be using those guys, why not? Just think in the season reset, which ones are going to be the primary focused, right? So generally, you're going to be killing behemoths early. So you might want to do like Madeline primary, Nico primary, Lilia, Valen, and maybe Fear, you know, and then you could level all those guys up, and then once they level 20, then you'd put the Nico, Kanara, and everyone else behind them then, and then they'd catch up the levels, and once they're around the similar level again, like 40-40, then you can do what you're doing, right? Switch them around, and that's what I would be doing. That's what I'm doing anyway, as you've noticed. Also, when you land into Stars Reignited, this is the little message you get. Really cool. I thought Does' match was froze then. I was like, oh no. You guys got any more questions before we dip? I'll let you guys throw them out there. I've been answering them all so far. Advice on a low spender. Got 40k gems saved. Spending artifacts compared to... Do you know what? I've said it so far. I'm going to stick to it. I would save 40k gems and I would definitely spin the wheels. Like, I could spin... If you have 40k gems, just think of it this way. You could be spinning the Freygar wheel and unlocking like a 5551 Freygar or like a 5511 Freygar and save maybe 10k gems or so, right? And then you save those gems, and once you've saved them, guess what? We've still got another 2 big boy heroes to come. So you might have another lucky wheel to spend yet. So imagine you spend all those gems on that artifact compendium and you don't even know what you're getting. Just imagine, like, if you were rolling the dice, because that's what you're doing. Imagine you're rolling the dice in the artifact compendium hoping to get Phoenix Eye for your mages, but then you get something completely different that you don't gonna run, you know? So I would always advise wheels first. Get your wheels and get your heroes done, because you're gonna get artifact keys anyway. And in this season as well, guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but in artifacts you get a new currency, and this is called Keystone Copper. So on top of all the artifact keys you already earn through the events, you're going to be earning this Keystone Copper too from even more events. And these are additional keys, and you can exchange them to make more. So you'll notice, like, you'll have a bunch of keys. I'm going to scrap all my boys. Because as you can tell, I haven't done it in a little while. Let's get them 10 stars. Okay, 8 keys. Meaning, I believe we do. Let's do a draw 10, guys, on stream. Are we lucky? The last 3 have all been purple. It's about time. Give me a legendary. Give me the nuts. I want triple. I want Nico, Nico, and Nico. I want to be that greedy streamer. I want 30 heads. Let's do it. Wait, it's legendary. Oh, it's okay. It's Nika. God damn it. I said Nico. You're 1 letter away, game. Why do you tease me, man? I'm telling you, I might as well be an infantry man. Because look at my Nika, dudes. She's getting stacked. 5 more unlocks. And we get her at possibly a 555 meaning I only need 2 more and she's done. GG. Awakened. Let's go into chat. I know you guys asked something about alliances. I saw that. Wish the devs could put a feature in the game like Clash Royale where you support content creators by in-game purchase. Do you know what? That's not a bad idea. Do you know what? I might pitch that to them. Because they might do something like that. Because do you know what I was going to suggest to them? I was going to suggest something similar. But do you know what I were going to do? And this is a really cool one. And I think players would love it. So imagine a city skin. And the city skins are not going to be match specific. Unless there's like a round 2 of it. But in the round 1, imagine it's my own personal city skin. And because I'm Mr. Sneaky, maybe it's a bit more darker and smokier and spooky, you know. And then if you have the skin, it might give you something like 10% overall gathering speed and maybe like 1% march speed. You know what I mean? Something very fair. And then Chisgo could have on Echo, Shinchi, you know what I mean? All Boss Nasty, Holton, all of us could have our own little skin. And they're all going to have a similar buff in that aspect, you know. But it's one of them things where you could buy the skin, and if you got the skin, you support the content creator. And then you guys can show off, like, look, I'm part of Sneaker's crew, Chiz's crew, Echo crew. You know, I've got the skin. It'd be really cool. So I was thinking of something like that to pitch towards the devs and see if they'd do something like that. But Nana asks, is it a good idea to split your 150 members up into 4 different alliances to keep your players? Yeah, so that's what generally happens. So if we look at our alliance right now, right? If you come up into Daralan, you'll notice there's TM, and then there's like TM2, and then we had TM3, but TM3 changed its name and became like, I think GDB or something. They changed names anyway, eventually. Oh, there it is, there. Look, TM3, yeah. So we split up into 3 categories because we knew within the first couple of days, depending on how fast you are as an alliance, that first 40 members is just a lie. You can easily get to 50, 60 members within the first day. Even more if you're really good. So we basically had a, 3 alliances, and then it's just like these guys are just chilling. You're just, building some protective stuff like this, TM2 and maybe the Farm Academy Alliance, so they're able to get maybe a behemoth while you guys are getting all the rest, as you notice. And then all you do then is once you get space, members then filter through, like, and it can be up to you how you do it. I'm not going to tell you how to run your alliance. It could be first come, first serve. It could be you're on a waiting list, You guys determine how to run your alliance. That's not what I'm here for, unfortunately. But I can obviously give you guys some sort of directional leads where, you can choose this one, choose that one, and hopefully it helps. So that answers everything. I hope you've enjoyed it. Smash a like, guys. Come on. Hit the like button. Show some support to the stream. And if you're new, hit the sub button. We do our daily Call of Dragons content. We are an official associate Call of Dragons content creator. We're here doing daily Call of Dragons content, behemoth guides, hero guides, new updates, first impressions, everything to do with the game you can imagine. We're here all about trying to help you. So if you hit the sub button, you'll show some support. And while we settle down at the last little bit, I'm going to do this little bit of scouting. What other advice would I give to alliance leaders? If you've played this season, you should know what to do next season. Like, it's just the same. Like, the game is like a survival of the fittest. So, you know, you need to, like, be always on the move. You always need to be doing something. If your alliance isn't doing something, there's something wrong, right? So... yeah, no one stepping doo-doo. That's why I was laughing. The amount of times I'm in a video and you guys can probably hear it. And every time I say doo-doo, I literally giggle to myself. Oh, a little bit of doggy doo-doo on the floor, yeah? It just sounds funny, man. But yeah, no, that's what we're going to do. So don't worry, I've got... what I'm going to do as we end in the stream now, I'll give you guys a little bit of context for all those cool fans that have stayed all the way. So what's happening is on Monday, I'm going on holiday. So I have, as you noticed through the community post, made about 9 videos, and they're all hero guides for you. I'm also not done there. I'm making another about maybe another 5 or 6 videos, and that's going to be for like an additional upload. So you got maybe 2 videos on like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you know, Saturday or something like that. I'll work it out. So obviously you're gonna have all that content there. I'm not obviously gonna be streaming because I won't be here, but I'll still be recording. And I will still be, obviously, recording anything new while I'm on holiday. Because I'll be taking my phone. So I'll be recording all the footage of my phone. And when I come back, I'll be blitzing it all out in one go. As you can imagine. So we're back up to date. And we'll be back on to schedule. Like always. So, honestly, I'm here. Thank you for the support, guys. You guys make my day. Honestly, fantastic. You always make me smile at the end of the streams. You always make me... you know, enjoy the streams. So I'm gonna basically make, if you want as well, do you know what, just before I disappear, if you guys want to now in chat, since this is the end of the stream, if you want me to make a certain video guide now, put it in chat. Not a hero guide, because I've done heroes, right? But maybe if you want me to do an alliance guide again, I can do you a brand new alliance guide. If you want me to do maybe... I am doing a part 2 of another video that comes out, you know, like tomorrow. Because the video that comes out tomorrow is to do with speed ups. And obviously me using all my speed ups. As you guys know if you've watched the stream back when we did it live. But since obviously then on Monday when we used all those, today is Friday... and if you can imagine, just 5 days of nice... and you've heard how much work I've been doing. But you can see the speed ups that we've got so far is quite nice. So that kind of gives you like a good showcase of how much speed ups you can actually earn in like, say, 5 days of playing. And that'll be like a part 2 video. But if you guys got anything in chat, let me know and I will get onto it. Otherwise, I'll honestly just make the videos that I think... you guys are going to be wanting, because I am going to be making a Syndrion and Freygar video. So obviously we've done the first impressions, but we're going to do a full video, up to date thoughts, how good they are. We'll do the tier list videos as well, the investment ones and stuff like that. So don't you worry, I'll get them all on as well. So I hope that is enough. I hope you guys enjoy that idea. Just let me know in chat if you're enjoying what I'm saying. Open field PvP strat and positioning. I can try. I'll try and see what old footage I've got. Or if I rip the... I might have to download the stream. But if I've got some old footage, and I mean old footage, I'll be able to do it. I'll figure out a way of doing it so you guys can learn about like positioning, how you should like approach things. Because I always, as you guys know, I always do things as like, I always look at it as like colors. Think of it like a color. I'll give you guys a quick one now before I disappear. So you can see what the video would be like. So imagine we're in the open field now. Alright, so this is the open field. Let's just go and make sure my stream live draw works. There we go. So if I just move this a little bit. So what I'm talking about positioning is if we, for example, right now talk about my march here. So we'll just use this tile quickly as a quick teaser so you can understand. This is my march that's in the open field. We're going to put red as the enemy. So this is the enemy is up in this zone. And we're down at the bottom. I just want to make sure that lines up to you. I might be drawing and it might not line up. Does it look good on stream? Do I need to move it? I think I need to move it. Yeah, that's where it needs to be. Right. Okay, anyway. So yeah, so imagine this is it. So the way positioning works, I'll give you the fundamentals of good positioning and the fundamentals of being a good PvP player from here, right? So, oh, I didn't want to press that. So we have the enemy are up here. This is the enemy marchers are up here, right? Your march is here. So the way you always want to think about positioning is pretty simple, right? Imagine your march and all your ally marchers have a big circle around them, right? So that's what your march represents. It's like space. So as you can see, Wayne's march is coming through now. That's his space in my zone. But if you'll notice, if he's over here, he controls that space too. So because he controls that space with his alliance march, you know, my guys or my alliance control this zone, meaning we position in here. Yeah, so you can move freely around this area. As long as you're in this zone, you're going to be safe. When you start to move up into the enemy zone, that's when it's an aggressive positional move. So that's where the red guys here would have the advantage because they're already hitting you from a higher position. They're already in a choke point too, or forcing you into a choke point here. So as you can see, positioning is always almost like an if X happens, you do Y. You know, if A happens, you do B. You know what I'm saying? You put it into two categories then, because then if these guys move towards my march, I have an option, right? Okay, do I fight my opponent and I look around me? Okay, I have a small ball. The answer's no. I will reposition back here, where hopefully, if we were fighting in a real war scenario, we would have marchers coming this way, right? So we're going to reposition and put ourselves in a nice position to help us actually stand a chance fighting, right? Strength in numbers, unless you're a super duper whale, then ignore what I'm saying. But general strat is always strength in numbers, and you're going to be able to work together. And if you work together,
that's when things happen, right? Because we can go into other advanced strategies, but I'll do that on the video. You know, I'll talk about being able to use, you know, if we argue this is the area and my march is still down here, well, what if I have a flying march and my flying march now flanks, right? What if I have 20 flying marches and they all flank? Is it going to kill them? Is it not? What if I have 20 mages, you know, and use the range advantage? That's all positional awareness, and that's stuff that I can try and teach you in a video. If you want me to do that in particular video, I'm not going to lie, I can try and record it on Sunday, but if not, I would rather do that after I come back on holiday, because I think that will be a really, really long video. So if that is like how you want me to frame it, I can frame the video and draw it and do it like that. I can obviously, I have old footage, so while I'm doing those explanations, you'd have open field fighting, you know, I'd pause the video, you can see the video happening, and so on. So I can do something like that and give you guys a really good, like, maybe 2-part series or 4-part series. You know, maybe try and give you glimpses of, like, infantry stuff, and then a cavalry one, and an archer one, maybe a mage one, you know. If I can, if I've got the footage to, I'll try and do that. But if you want me to do them, I'll do them, you know. I'm here to make you guys content. If you guys want the content, I'll make it, you know. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Definitely gone over the time limit, but it is what it is. So hope you enjoy all the videos coming out this week. Obviously, I've got more stuff, as you know. But I'm going to disappear. We've answered all the questions. We've given you guys a little bit of a end, you know, tip for all those die-hard fans that are willing to watch all the way through and not just disappear when we're saying, you know, bye-bye or something like that. So it is really good, and I can go into all sorts of stuff because, you know, this is like a really good example here, but another really good example was this zone. This zone here is a really good map because I can draw on the map and discuss about how you could be fighting in this zone and stuff. So it's really good and interesting. So I can definitely do them videos. I think you'd enjoy it. I enjoy shoutcasting, and it's a subset of shoutcasting PvP combat, so I'll definitely do it for you guys. So with all that said, subscribe, and if you subscribe, you'll be able to see those videos pop up instantly when they come up. If you hit the notification bell, press the like button on the videos, and again, if you got any questions during those videos that I don't answer, then hit the comment section. I try and answer them. But until the next stream, or shall I say until the next stream when I come back from holiday, guys, I'll catch you all in a bit. I'm going to just start grinding out some more videos, and then we'll be all good. So I'll catch you all later. Enjoy the rest of your days, and enjoy your Call of Dragons reset that will happen while I'm on holiday. So I want to give you guys a good sending off and good luck. So catch you all later in a bit.